You're still on Network. Welcome back. Now, South Africa has a staggering number of road accident fatalities. In efforts to curb this problem, the country's Department of Transport has collaborated with road safety organizations to send out safe driving messages to the public. But this doesn't seem to be helping. Producer Westhuizen paints us a clearer picture on this.
January 3rd, 2013, a day when South Africa was robbed of one of its gems, the talent that was Werner Stander, a cyclist well known for making South Africa proud at the London Olympics in 2012. His was success short-lived due to his untimely death caused by a taxi driver who knocked him over while on his bike. Werner is only an addition to an already existing long list of cyclists and pedestrians who've lost their lives on our roads. 1.24 million deaths are caused on roads globally, with 50% of those dying being vulnerable users such as cyclists and pedestrians. This is from a road safety report conducted by the World Health Organization in 2010. The International Transport Forum Road Safety Report 2013 shows a 25% increase in South Africa's road fatalities between 1990 to 2011. Road safety promotions on our billboards and televisions, endorsed by the Department of Transport, have done little or nothing to curb this national pandemic. Instead, it seems like these attempts are poking holes in the pockets of taxpayers.
Now, Road Buddy is a smartphone application that aims to assist in reducing the number of accidents Westhuizen was talking about there. The app warns road users when there's a vehicle approaching. Joining us in the studio to talk about Road Buddy is Werner van der Westhuizen, who is the creator of the app. Hello, thank you very much for joining us, Werner.
Thank you very much.
Now, where did the idea come from?
Well, a couple of years ago, stuck on peak hour traffic between Pretoria and Midrand. I was about to change lanes on the freeway, and I almost collided with a motorcyclist that was coming from behind in between traffic. And that clearly laid out a picture for me. That gave me the initial concept of the Road Buddy.
And you received assistance from the CSIR. Can you just tell us about when you approached them and how this worked?
Well, initially we started the concept off as a hardware warning device that would warn motorists that's got those pieces of hardware in their vehicles of the approaching more vulnerable road user, like a motorcyclist or a jogger or a cyclist. We took a couple of years to develop a market-ready product, but in the last 18 months we focused on a mobile app to do a similar job.
Tell us about that process of developing the app, because you might find that people struggle to develop apps that are user-friendly. How did you go about that?
Well, I think mainly it's a huge problem internationally. So there's a huge demand for anything that can improve road safety. And in our case, we are focusing on the more vulnerable road users like cyclists, joggers, pedestrians, and motorcyclists. And the main problem with collisions between these more vulnerable road users and motorists is a total lack of awareness between these two groups. So in our case, we wanted to improve the awareness for the more vulnerable road users when it comes to motorists and other road users. So the market was set in place, and we used smartphones as a distribution network, which opened up the market for us on a global scale. This allowed us obviously to get a market out to a person very easily and very fast. A person can simply download the app, no matter where he is in the world, and start using it in a matter of minutes.
What is the app exactly? Is it an app that gives information? Is it an app that tells you that there's a car approaching? How does it work?
Well, in essence, the more vulnerable road users, like the cyclists, joggers, and pedestrians using the Road Buddy app, will send out warnings to motorists using the Road Buddy app in their immediate vicinity. And the motorist then will receive a verbal warning of the specific type of vulnerable road user that's in his vicinity, as per example, a warning cyclist detected or warning motorcycle detected. So that just makes a motorist aware of the specific type of vulnerable road user that's in his immediate vicinity, so that he can have a lookout for that person, and in doing so hopefully avoids a potential accident.
I'm thinking you're driving. Voice commands or?
Voice commands only. We don't want people to be distracted from driving. Obviously that's a huge problem internationally with people SMSing and phoning. So everything is done verbally. So you just have to activate your application and leave it in your car, and you'll receive verbal warnings as the users come into your immediate vicinity.
Is it an app that works with all operating systems, or is it just for a certain few?
No, we designed it currently for all iOS devices and all Android devices. Hopefully in the future we'll have more. But those two operating systems cover probably 80 or more % of the market internationally.
And I suppose it's not just for the South African market.
No, obviously RoadBuddy is in partnership with IBM, which for us is a very big advantage. It's built on IBM's mobile cloud technology called SoftLayer. And this allows us to update the application and control it internationally from anywhere in the world. So the application is focused not just on South Africa, but on an international market, on a global scale. And we're bringing it out with 10 additional languages as well.
Yeah. All right. Werner van Westhuizen, creator of RoadBuddy. Thank you very much for being a part of our network tonight.
Thank you very much.